Shadilay bridge burners, fuzzy Dunlop skates. They killed me, Jerry. They killed me. Yeah, so they shut down both my Instagram accounts. I mentioned it in the comments on my last video, but anyway, whatever. I've been all over the place lately. I have a bunch of ideas and shit that I need to do to make videos and stuff like that, but long and the short of it is that they're too long, and I have a really fucking hard time making my thoughts fucking short. And I realize sometimes less is more, but sometimes more is more. And I don't know, man, like, I never shut up, and I have a lot to say, and the hardest thing for me to do right now is to not make videos. And a lot of editing goes into these videos, believe it or not. And I don't know, at first I edited less, and if I didn't like one little thing in a video, I would scrap it and I would redo the whole thing because I wanted it to be authentic. But then I realized you could edit stuff, and there's a lot less time consuming. But learning that, I began to put a little bit more polish into my work. Again, you wouldn't fucking know by looking at it, but it's true. And yeah, things, I don't know, I start having second thoughts about making something, and it's not worrying that people are going to disagree with me or anything like that. Generally, there hasn't been any problem with that. And even if there were, I don't really give a shit. And just as long as I don't get shut down, I really don't care. But yeah, so the editing process is long, and someone was talking about this in a video that I watched, but it's one of his first times he went live, or that I heard him go live anyway. And I think he was kind of frustrated with himself that he wasn't driving every point home, like 2,000%. Because when you write a comment, you have a bit of time to prepare, and, you can edit it as you write it or after. And you can be very articulate, but on the fly, like, it's a little bit different. And, I just want to say it comes with experience, and to some people it never comes, but it's no big deal, man. People aren't expecting you to be 100% right about everything 100% of the time. If they are, that's a huge compliment. And again, if they're expecting you to be right about absolutely everything, well, if you're not as articulate as you'd like to be about a few issues, well, chances are, like, they're still hanging on to your words, man. So don't let it get you down. And with more experience, you'll become more thorough if that's your intention. But for the most part, I found that people are usually pretty forgiving. I've talked to people a bunch of times, and they've talked to me, and we each realize, maybe not at the same time, but on separate occasions, that you might not be talking to the smartest person in the world. But it doesn't mean, unless they're being a fucking asshole, it doesn't mean you have to tear down every single thing that you disagree with. Again, like, as I'm fond of saying, take the good and discard the bad. And if there's no good, then to hell with them. Maybe they should be listening to you instead of vice versa. But anyway, yeah, so I want to talk a little bit about, I want to do like a status update, but I'm not going to do that. Fuck, I'm going to talk about Trump fucking taking down fucking CNN. So you guys all saw the meme. I'll put a fucking clip of it, or a clip. I'll put a still of it, and in case you haven't, in case you live under a rock. But anyway, and it's about time. I don't think I'd seen it before, but I'd seen stuff like this before. Again, it's no surprise. But the meme war, I'd say it begun before the fucking election, but now it's like full-fledged. And to all my brothers on fucking /poll and in Emperor Trump's dank meme stash and in Cult of Keck and all that shit, alt-right, alt-light, we gotta unite. And all these fucking Facebook pages, they're pretty good, man. There's like fucking mass trolling operations going down, and I'm proud to say that I've been doing my due diligence, and not just online but in real life, as you know, about the fucking gear that I make. So yeah, finally. And yeah, so the meme war has officially begun. You can check InfoWars and stuff like that. InfoWars is making fucking video after video after video about it. And look, guys, I'm not going to brag. No, I'm going to brag. And I shouldn't take the credit, but I should take the credit. I'm fucking contradicting myself, but see, I can't stop smiling. I'm so happy. And yeah, so This is obviously because of fucking skate park rapist. So this is one of those few times in history where the U.S. is repeating what happened in Canada. And who started it first? Yeah, I'm thumbing to myself. You can't see because of the mic. But yeah, so I'm responsible for kicking off the meme war. I threw the first fucking punch from the fucking right wing. And they basically told me that I was too strong. And yeah, you can't fight. You're disqualified. So, whatever. And no, I haven't stepped away. And I wanted to read a few comments also in this video. And, you know, just talk about, like, more lighthearted stuff. Because, man, I made a couple of videos this week and I haven't released them. Again, I wanted to condense them and make them really short. And they're all an hour long. And I haven't edited them yet or anything like that. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get around to it. It's a while, and again, I'm all over the place, so I want to keep this fucking concise and light, and I wanted to talk about memes a little bit, and I wanted to talk about t-shirts, and I wanted to read a couple of comments, and I didn't want to make this a comment reading video, but there are a few guys that comment on all of my videos practically, and these guys are all, with the exception to one of them, they're all content producers. So, in case you don't know my stance about that, as a content producer, I know I'm fucking small shit, but I still have 100 and something videos on my channel. And like I said, a lot of editing goes into, well, at least my videos, you know, whether you can tell or not, especially the skate videos and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a lot of work, and you know, I don't want to put something on the internet that, at the time at least, I don't think represents me 100% or my views 100%. So my views change and shit like that, and I'm not right about everything, but, you know, I don't want to just say any old thing and fucking upload it like all willy-nilly and half-assed. So, you know, I like to make sure that it represents me accurately. So, yeah, as a content producer, though, I don't have a lot of time to watch videos, first of all. Among other things, it's not just because I'm producing content, but if all I did was produce YouTube content, yeah, I probably wouldn't watch many videos either. I watch a couple every now and then, you know, when I feel like it, but for the most part, like, I don't. And at the same time, I don't get fucking butthurt if people, like, don't watch my videos anymore. Like, my whole plan is for people to fucking outgrow the need, you know, to think that they need to be kind of guided. And I'm not saying that's why people come to my channel. I hope that people come to my channel for entertainment, among other things. And I try to show as many facets of my life that I think are relevant. No, I think most of them are relevant, and I think I do some pretty cool shit. And I like my diverse content, and I'm going to make more diverse content in the future. So that's part of the reason, you know, I do what I do. The other reason is because I do like to troll. And I do like to see fucking justice, and I do like to take part in that justice, and I like to fucking join the fray also if it's for something I believe in. And free speech and freedom of expression are two things that I very, very, very firmly believe in. So I don't have a lot of time to watch videos, and even, let's say I did, I wouldn't immerse myself in it because I find that my own thoughts and opinions get diluted when I start to consider what other people think. You know, because this is an opinion channel. It's about how I feel about shit, basically. And, you know, I might do a bit of research to prove a point every now and then, but for the most part, I'm just going by what happened to me that day. Or before, you know. Or, you know, I talk about what I'm doing, you know, and I use anecdotal examples. So, I mean, it's everyone that's like, oh, debate me about what? Fuck. Like, okay. Sure. So, you know, yeah, so as other content producers, I don't expect, you know, I'm flattered that they subscribe to me in the first place, but I don't expect them even to have time to watch my stuff, let alone comment on it. So, yeah, thanks a lot, guys. And the guys I wanted to mention today, you know, there are way more people, but the main ones, because they've been active in the last, like, you know, 5 or 10 videos, specifically, one of them is Grizzly MGTOW. One of them is Hallowed, Unrest, and the other dude is MGTOW Psyche. And yeah, I'm gonna read a couple of comments by these guys. I'm gonna start with Hallowed Unrest. He doesn't produce his own content, but he's always active in the comments of lots of fucking MGTOW videos, and he always says smart things. I don't agree with absolutely everything he says, and he doesn't agree with absolutely everything I say, but for the most part, I'd like to think that we help each other along, because he, and I know you're going to watch this, but you definitely help me out, and you get me thinking, to say the least. So I appreciate that you watch my stuff, Hallowed, Unrest, and I always appreciate your feedback, but you know this. And I'll start by reading a couple of his comments. So his first comment was about my rape culture video, skate park rapist, and says, I've never had it happen to me because I've stayed away from scenes where people like those are involved. And that was back in 2008 in Canada, apparently before the rabies really set in. Hopefully you'll get some sales. And we talked, I'm not going to read the replies and stuff like that, but this is in response to me basically getting censored and shut down and attacked by fucking hordes of fucking disgusting feminist SJW cunts. And that's the thing too, if you don't want the attention, like, they will leave you alone. But it's not that I want the attention, which I do, and I wasn't prepared for it when I got it. I mean, mentally I was prepared, but like physically I didn't prepare my fucking business enough. And anyway, I paid the price and I had to fucking regroup and reset it up, and whatever. More on that in another video. But that's the thing, you can step away and you can live unbothered, and that's cool. And I really get that, and I understand that, and I've done that before, and I will most likely do that again. But right now, I want to be in there, and I want to be fucking smashing the left, and it's fun. So that's my incredible insight. So I'm gonna go over to the next comment, and this was about my video where I was running up the hill, and I don't think I slowed this down enough. Yeah, and I was running up the hill and talking about deliberately handicapping yourself in order to get better. So he says, I like ankle weights. Criticism is ankle weights. As useful as a circumstance as it is applied in, or as crippling if you take it on board when it doesn't serve your purpose. I was of the thermogenesis school of fitness, where one avoids heat stress in favor, instead, avoiding the inflammation. And I have serious issues with inflammation. I have seen runners improve massively when wearing the sweatsuit, though. I was never sure whether it was the results of psychological benefits of facing a stepped-up challenge in their workout, making them more dedicated and so feeling more like champions, going after things as doggedly as you seem to. Thank you. Thank you very much. And, it's a little bit of both, actually. And we had a conversation. You guys can watch the video. I like that video, actually. And, read the comments. A few other YouTubers, they mention how they stay away from the comments section because they just want to produce, and it kind of, like, leads to drama and stuff like that. And I get that, too. I used to do that as well. But Grizzly gave me some advice a little while ago, and he said if, you leave your point of view in comments, it's a good way to get noticed. If you so choose. So that's another way to get more attention, comment. So if my ankles weren't fucked, I would love to run, even on the filthy, dangerous, crowded, and obstacle-ridden streets here in Vietnam. More like an obstacle course style of workout. Yeah, and I commented that it reminds me of the fucking chase scene in Ong Bak. And, it does. So let's see what we have next. Alright, Grizzly. So, some fat, misandric, feminist cunt got triggered over a shirt that says skate park rapist. Honestly, that part doesn't shock me. What shocks is all of the faggot piece of shit white knights that are blowing up your Instagram. We can get the West back in shape once we exterminate all of the white knighting faggots, the cucks, simps, and manginas. Yeah, man. Yeah. And again, I know you make a lot of videos and you have a lot of subs and everything, and you have a lot of shit to do, so I really appreciate you watching my videos. You could always make a shirt that says skate park struggle snuggler. If the SJW, soulless whorecunts, and chode swilling butt faggots got triggered over your stuff, their heads would explode if they watch one of my videos. That's very true, and I am on it, my friend. I am on it. Yeah, as you see here. And I think I have another comment here, too, from Grizzly that's coming up. It's interesting that you talk about wearing a suffer suit. I lost 50 pounds in 6 months to make the cut for... Yeah, this is scrolling a little slower. For Navy boot camp, I took 2 gym classes and rode my bike after school. So, yeah, see, he's been through it too. I'm probably going to fix this voiceover. I'm going to talk a little bit, waste some time in order to be able to sync it up. Okay, in that gym class, I wore a sweat jacket and sweatpants regardless if it was cold or hot, and I sweated my fucking off. It's probably supposed to be fucking ass off or something, but yeah, man, and guys, this shit works. I'm fucking telling you. And Grizzly's telling you also. I worked that thing out so hard that I had to throw it away, but it served its purpose. Same shit with me. I used to have a fucking rubber suit, but it was shittily made, and all the joints fucking ripped open, and it had duct tape all over it. Next, this is a good one. 10,000 hours of work. I've been fixing and building PCs since 1992, so I consider myself pretty damn good at it. I used to work in IT professionally, and my skills have lapsed in that area, though it's not like I can't update them and get on track pretty fast. I think I've spent more than 10,000 hours fixing and building PCs. There's this old saying, and it goes like this: how do you get to Broadway? The answer is practice, practice, practice. Don't let some fuck knuckle who downvotes you get you down in the dumps. Downvoting a video doesn't really affect much. It's not like your videos get buried in the nether regions of YouTube. People will downvote the most benign videos, either because they're assholes or because they don't like benign videos. I feel jilted if I don't get any downvotes on one of my videos. I know I've triggered a cuck, pussbag, commie, feminazi, hipster, race baiter, mangina, simp, white knight, trad, cuck, egalitarian, do-gooder, or even a Nawalt unicorn who farts rainbows and shits vanilla ice cream when I get a downvote. I wear that shit like a badge of honor. There are certain things you can do to get more views and subs. Tag the hell out of your videos in the tag section. Have a good title to the video that will get people's attention. Fill out the description the best you can and in detail. I would also comment on other people's videos. It's true. I've gotten a fair share of subs by making good comments on other people's videos. If they read my comment, checked my page out, and found out I produce content. I have 4666 subs at the moment. LOL at this 4666 number. Hold up. LOL at the 4666 number because it has 666 in it. I would get more views and subs if I put out more content. Eventually, the amount of videos you put out and the number of subs you get compounds in on itself. Okay, now MGTOW Psyche. This guy's awesome. Growth is about going against entropy. Sadly, most people let entropy destroy them slowly over time. Most people live avoiding pain and suffering all their life, always taking the safest decisions and easiest choices. See, does that sound like anybody? I don't want to name names. I'm not trying to, but it's true. You know, whether you're MGTOW or not, even if you stop going after women, I think that's... I'm not even going to say that's the first step, but that guarantees nothing. Only discomfort, guarantees that you would grow. So this is awesome. I would rather be surrounded with people who are smarter, stronger, and more creative than me anytime. Only weak people protect their pride by surrounding themselves with people that don't threaten their ego or intelligence. I was thinking about an awesome book you should read, The Road Less Traveled. And here's a link. And I highly recommend you guys not only click on that link, but check out the synopsis to the book on Wikipedia even. And I'm going to talk about that after I read the next comment, because it's really interesting, and I want to talk a little bit about MGTOW Psyche also, and how I really appreciate how you comment on all my videos, and I see you in the comment section of other videos, and we always fucking see eye to eye. It's cool, man. I feel like I'm running into a friend, in a strange place. So here's another angry comment for you. Smiley face. Dude, Instagram and Tumblr are the sewers of the internet, where all the shit swims. Yeah, fuck, I didn't think Instagram was so fucking bad, though. I had a lot of fucking bad shit on there. And I thought, I was subscribed to a lot of guys like me. So I thought that it was okay. Shit posting was, tolerated there, but it's not. So it's really fucked up. And talking about Instagram, I'm still going to go back on, but I haven't exactly decided what I'm going to call myself, or how I'm going to run the irrigation sort of of my advertising, because now liability is one thing I have to be concerned about, and so is copyright infringement. Like, my shit's dank as fuck, man, and people are gonna steal that shit. I even think that my frog, my fucking chilling Pepe, got fucking stolen. Fuck. But yeah, I didn't think it was so bad, but yeah, it's pretty bad. So this leads me to consider other marketing strategies, thinking outside the box. And I'm gonna make a couple of memes of fucking Trump smashing CNN, but I'm gonna replace the CNN logo, fucking Instagram logo, and I'm gonna replace Trump's face with fucking skate park rapist, something along those lines. And I want to talk about t-shirts also. I made a couple of shirts over the weekend out of scraps that I had, and I want to give a shout out to Men's Knowledge 101, who suggested that I make a Pepe t-shirt, you know, of skateboarding Pepe that says like Shadilay Brothers, and I have one, but not the skateboarding Pepe. I have the first Pepe, the one chilling in the chair, and I'm gonna put a fucking picture of it up. And he also suggested I make a MGTOW t-shirt, and I'm not against this. You know, I've thought about it before. I just haven't done it yet, and I don't even care if it would sell or not. Like with most of my shit, I should, but I don't. According to you guys, do you think it's a good idea? Like just the fucking MGTOW emblem, or like MGTOW saying something? Because I think the emblem is cool, but I always thought it was cool. You know, it's fucking cool emblem, but a lot of people use it as their fucking avatars and shit. So I'm not gonna. Anyway. My avatars, I'm fucking set for avatars. Fuck, I make my own avatars. But yeah, do you guys think that would be a good idea? Would you want MGTOW t-shirts? Would you wear one? Would you fucking buy one or order one? Let me know in the comments below. And anyway, yeah, I'll put the picture of the Pepe. And also, the dude, Dorien Gray, he's like out of clothes. I made this one on the weekend for you. I'm waving now so I can see when I edit the video where to fucking insert the fucking shirt. But yeah, I made this one, and I made it out of fucking scraps. I made it out of fucking dirty, fucking old, fucking tie-dye. And I had a shirt that wasn't the color that I liked, and I barely had any ink left. And I didn't have any frames left. So I cut apart broken fucking screens that I had that weren't being used anymore, because there were mistakes or whatever, and I recycled them, and I made a bunch of new frames and new screens, and I used the last of my materials, and I came up with this fucking gem. So yeah, man, the dude, I can make you fucking tank tops if you want. Grab life by the pussy or whatever. And this is also for the rest of you guys. Whatever you guys do, like, you know, skate park rapist. But if you do something else, if you play golf rapist, or fucking whatever, man, like F1 rapist, or fucking, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think of hobbies, but I have skateboarding on the mind. Yeah, I've been skating a lot lately, so shit's pretty good. But yeah, man, if you have ideas like for your craft, you know, let me know, and I will make that shit for you. I will. And I'm not gonna fucking charge you. If I think it's funny, I'll fucking make it for myself. And if I think it's fucking really funny and a great idea, then I'll make a bunch of them. And you know, if that's the case, even if fucking I don't sell any, if I think it's a fucking awesome idea, then to the fucking creator, I'll fucking send you one for free. Just pay for the shipping, because I'm fucking poor. And but yeah, like I'll fucking send you one, you know, like fucking on the house. It would be my pleasure. You know, if you like it, you fucking design it, you want to wear that shit, it will be my fucking pleasure. A couple of MGTOW guys also with their channels are starting fucking, they're considering like making t-shirts and shit like that, or getting t-shirts made. If this is the case for any of you guys, hit me up. You can hit me up on Google Hangouts even. We can chat about it. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, if I like you, and I'll fucking talk to you, and I'll fucking hook you up. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for the feedback so far. Thanks for watching. And to my meme warriors, yeah, man, send me your ideas. Send me your ideas, and I would be very interested in working with you guys. I'm gonna make a video also. I'm gonna teach you how to make t-shirts the way I make them. I'll show you what you need, steps A through Z. And the thing too about the channel art and about t-shirts for your channel and shit like that, if you want, like, I'll even make the screen for you so that you can, and I'll make a video on how to fucking use it and everything like that. And then, I'll send you the screen, and then you can make your own fucking t-shirts if you want. And one screen is good, theoretically for life if you take care of it. So that's another thing we can do also. So I'm open to all this stuff, and I want to help. I want to meme. I want to fucking smash the left. So fight with me, because we are at war. So let me know what you think. Please leave a thought in the comments downstairs. To all the guys that have been here since the very beginning, thanks for sticking around. And to all the new guys, welcome aboard. I hope you like my channel. And until next time, I hope you guys all have a great evening wherever you are, and keep fighting the good fight. I'm Fuzzy Unlock Skates. Even though they killed me, I don't even know why I'm fucking using that fucking name anymore. People actually call me that, but anyway, yeah, whatever. So, whatever. Until I change my name. If I change my name, I'm Fuzzy Unlock Skates, and you're watching Bridge Burners TV. Shadilay Brothers.